Good morning everyone and welcome to day 2 of this little Disneyland Paris series. It is currently 8:47 and we're about to set off to the parks. We're staying near Val d'Europe, so it should only be about 5 minutes on the metro, but we are going to head to the supermarket in the Val d'Europe shopping centre first because this trip is a budget trip, so we're going to try and keep it cheap. We're going to get some breakfast from the Lidl and maybe some lunch. There is a few festival snacks I want to try while we're in the parks today, so I don't want to take too much food with me, especially because I've only got a small bag, but as much as we can we're going to take with us. So this is my outfit for today. The lighting's a bit rubbish, but I've got my top on, which is from the Wonder Studio Co, and then I've just got some linen trousers on from Bershka, and then my gazelle, same as yesterday, with my Coach bag, which definitely isn't practical, especially when going on rides, and it doesn't fit too much in, but Inez has thankfully got her Darth Vader backpack, so anything that I can't fit in my bag will go in her bag. Which for now isn't anything other than sun cream, which we're going to share. We've only got a factor 15 with us because I feel like with Paris weather you can't really go off what it says on the weather app, but yesterday it was really warm, so we are going without jackets again today. Hopefully it doesn't get too cool this evening, but yesterday we were out until like 9ish and we definitely weren't cold, so fingers crossed we should be all good with just t-shirts. And if I do get too hot, I have put my Lululemon tank top underneath this to tuck my t-shirt into, so that if I get too hot I can take my t-shirt off and just have my tank top on. We're just on our way to the supermarket now. You can definitely tell by the weather that it's going to be a nice day because it's already not even 9 o'clock and it's very sunny and already warm enough to not wear a jacket. I think we might get a little cold later when we're watching the fireworks, but hopefully not too bad, especially when it's going to be warm all day. Also, I forgot to say before we left the hotel, my eyes are a little bit red. I did mention it at the end of yesterday's vlog, but we're just going to ignore it. Normally when they're like this, I don't bother putting any makeup on, but I didn't want to feel rubbish by the time they go down later, so just ignore if they look a little bit red or swollen. For now they should go down. Okay, so we're just arriving at the supermarket. I'm not even going to try and pronounce what's it called. Osha. But yeah, so we're going to grab some food, and then when we get to the park as well, I don't even know what time the park opens today. I'm guessing it's... Oh, is it? The first music festival thing we'll probably be in for is the 9:40 Mary Poppins thing when you first go into the park. So we should be perfect timing for that. Okay, we've made it in and we're at the bakery section. I've just gone for a pan of chocolate, which is only 49 cents, and then Inez has gone for this carbonara pizza looking thing, which is only €2. Also, just for reference, I'd normally buy a pan of chocolate when we get in the parks from the cable car bakery thing on Main Street. They're normally €2, so saving myself €1.50. And obviously when it's right by the hotel, it's convenient anyway to just come here. Okay, so we've just come out, so I've got an apple juice, a water, and then a pan of chocolate, and all of that was 86 cents and 76p, so definitely cheaper than the parks. Okay, we're on the train. It was perfect timing. As soon as we got to the train station, there was one arriving, and now I've got a minute to eat my pan of chocolate and drink my apple juice before we get to Disney. Okay, so we've just made it into the park. We didn't really think about the fact that because it's park opening, the queue starts up there and it literally goes all the way down. It's massive. But our plan is we're going to go see if we can get in through the ticket gates that are around by the Disneyland Hotel. Hopefully we can, and there's not really a big queue around there usually. Okay, we've just made it in through the side. We probably waited 10-15 minutes. It felt like it was going quite slow, even though it was a shorter line. But anyway, we're in, and because it's 9:43, the Mary Poppins thing should have just started. So we'll go try catch some of that. Okay, we found the rest of the music festival merch. The t-shirt is growing on me, but I just don't like tie-dye, so I'm definitely not going to buy it, but I do like it more now than when I first saw it. And then with the ears, I'm normally like, I like it when it's got a bow or nothing, so I'm not sure about the hat, but again, don't mind them. And then normally I get a magnet, but obviously trying to keep it budget, so I'm not going to get that, but it is cool. The magnet is €6. And then obviously there's all the plushes, and then there's the music festival cup, which is quite cool. It's quite heavy. That is €25, so not terrible to be fair. I forgot as well that now we're in the new like sweet shop, which is open since we were last here. It smells good. Yeah, they've got the full M&M wall. It's all here. It does look cool. And you can get little Mickey and Castle M&Ms. Oh, they're on here, look. And then there's mini ones as well. Okay, they're cute. Oh yeah, cute. We're not sure yet whether this bit's open, but this is everything they've got in here. And the cake pops and the cookies are half price. They're only €3 each. And then they've got some fudge and then another cookie, and then they do have all the macaroons at the top as well. Okay, so this is a full menu of what they normally have. So they must have sold out of the rice cake and the like chocolate cornflake cake. Okay, so you pay at the other side and then you come here and we have collected our cookie. Also, to meet some of the characters now, it's a virtual queue and it just won't let me join it. It lets me join it for myself, but then when I click add more guests, it's just stuck on this page. I've tried a couple of times and it doesn't seem to be working. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. So Stitch is already full for the until 2, same with Spider-Man. But Marvel and Darth Vader and Mickey are still available, it says. So click on that, but then I won't click add more guests because that just doesn't seem to be working. Okay. Estimated wait time 252 minutes. I'll get Inez to join it separate and we'll see if it gives us the same wait time, like return time later. We've just gone on it straight after and it says, oops, this isn't available anymore.
Oh, it's gone. You've probably got the last
I've got the last one.
Well, I'll see you after.
Okay, so maybe we're not meeting Mickey, or if not, if I can leave the queue and rejoin it later at 2, we'll try and do that. But 252 minutes, 300 minutes, 250, how many is that? 60, 120, that's like 4 hours. Okay, so we're in front of the castle, we've walked down Main Street and we're going to try the cookie. There is a bite out of it, but I didn't taste too much, but I bit into it to get a photo. Because I've got my little Mickey Snacks t-shirt on. I don't know how we're going to snap this off, but it's got hazelnut inside of it. Oh, I've not got any hazelnut, it's like come apart. 2-second rule. You didn't see that. It's a bit hard. That's the hazelnut. Okay, it's not as like soft as a shortbread, but it's got a shortbready taste.
Yeah.
I would recommend if it's €6. Okay, it's literally 2 minutes later. I'm still eating my cookie and we've just taken photos. And it's telling me to go meet Mickey already. It says estimated waiting time 0 minutes, virtual queue time to enter your character encounter. So I don't know how it's gone from 252 minutes to a minute. I don't know whether it's because maybe I'm like only one person, like maybe there's big groups. But I can cancel it, so I'll probably cancel it because I'm not going to meet Mickey on my own right now. Okay, so I was just checking the map and I forgot that Stars on Parade has been moved to 11:30 because of all the music festival stuff. So it's currently 10:17 and we're going to head to do Space Mountain, maybe look in the shop at the end of Star Tours and then get a spot ready for Stars on Parade. Hopefully that should be good timing. I actually don't know how long the wait is right now for Space Mountain, but hopefully not too long. So the whole of Orbitron is blocked off. There's a lot of walls in Discoveryland. Oh, 20 minutes, okay, that's not bad. Okay, we're gonna do hyperspace. Also, the whole of Space Mountain from outside is blocked off. It was like this last time, and so this hasn't changed, but the queue is all like inside the like scaffolding. Okay, we've just got off. Here's our photo. It's actually quite a good one. Okay, I've taken a photo of the photo as well, but that felt like, not intense, I don't know if that's the right word, but like, I feel like the headrest bit felt really hard today.
Yeah.
And it seemed really dark, but it was really good. But yeah, we're gonna head to the like Star Tours shop and then get a spot. Also, we definitely didn't wait 20 minutes for that. I reckon it was only like 10, maybe 15 max, but yeah, definitely not 20. Also, we got put on row 10, which last time when we came, every ride we went on we seemed to get put on row 12, and then this time, yesterday for Avengers Flight Force, we were on row 10 and then 10 again today. So I guess this trip it's row 10. Also, we probably won't watch it this time while we're here because we watched it last time, but Mickey's PhilharMagic is a good show and definitely very fitting for the music festival theme. Okay, change of plan very quickly. We're now in the queue to meet Mandalorian with Grogu. We spotted him as we were walking past and the queue isn't even that long, so hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, we're gonna meet him.
Encore un groupe de chasseurs. Vous avez l'air convaincant, mais évitez de vous mettre au travers de mon chemin. Say goodbye, kid. Very good. Come on. Excellent.
Bye, Grogu.
Pretty exciting here.
Bye.
Lions.
Yeah, he spotted the ears there. He was like,
Yeah, he saw my Darth Vader ears and he went, nice.
thought that was cute. Grogu kept giggling. But anyway, we're now gonna head to the shop. I feel like I've said this 1,000 times. We just want to see, obviously we've not got any money to spend because we're on a budget, but we want to see if there's a pin trading board and just see if there's any new merch while we're there. Current time check as well, it's 11:03, so we've got 27 minutes until the parade starts, and we do want to get like a relatively good spot, so after here we're going to go see where we can stand. This is the 0.5
I need that one.
yeah, this, we need an adult size of this. That'd match the lounge fly.
The jacket on.
And the cap. They've got all the stuff as well that came out on May the 4th, and that's for the Empire Strikes Back, the anniversary, which is quite cool. Okay, so there was only one staff member in there, so it took a while. We had to queue to ask if they had any pin trading boards. So it's now 11:15 and they had no pin trading, but she said 4 PM today, so we'll go back and check later. Maybe we'll do Star Tours and then like go through and see what they've got. But yeah, we're gonna head and try and get a spot for the parade. Okay, we're currently sat on the floor, but we've got a spot. We're like a couple of people deep and we're sort of like opposite Main Street, so hopefully we'll get an okay view.
Coucou Kachou! Génial!
Okay, so we finished the parade. We're now heading to Pirates. I'm hoping not everyone else has had the same idea to rush here after the parade. Oh my god, I think it's closed. It's closed. Never mind. Okay, so it's a technical problem and they don't know when it's going to be back up. So we're going to have to go on something else. I think we might try and do Indiana Jones just while we're like near it. Because then the music festival stuff starts in like an hour or two. We're going on Indiana Jones and it says 15-minute wait. Last time we came on this is a walk-on, so we'll see how long we wait. It's currently 12:08. Okay, I can't remember what time I said. I think I said 12:07 when we got in the queue. It's currently 12:18 and we're just about to get on. We are on row 3, but yes, we waited about 10 minutes, so not bad. Okay, we're on Pirates. I'm a little bit scared I'm going to get wet because we're on the front row, but we'll see. We're going down. Oh my god!
C'est moi qui ai la carte trésor noir des poissons. Et je donnerai goût à Capitaine Jack Sparrow quand il sera
We're at the second drop. We're doing a pose. Yeah, what should we do? Piece of back? There we are. Oh my god, they'll blur that. they'll take the photo off in a second.
That one, but not her.
Yeah, you can see the shadow though. Okay, well, there we are, front and centre. Okay, we've just made it off Pirates. The wait time was pretty accurate of 30 minutes. But I feel like we got a lot more wet than normal. Like, I feel like when we go on that, we don't normally get that wet.
I feel like we never really sit at the front though.
Yeah,
we
true.
Were at the front.
Yeah. But I mean, at least it's sunny. Like, we're gonna dry quick, we're not that wet. But now it's just gone 1, so we're gonna head to the Gibson Girl Parlour, I think it's called, on Main Street, and I'm gonna get one of the music festival ice cream macaroon snacks. And then I think the plan is to go and try and get a good spot for the first music festival show, which is the Moana one. The only thing is, I don't know how busy these music festival like things get, and because it's like technically the first one of the day other than Mary Poppins, everyone might have the same idea to go to the first one, but we'll see. Okay, so you can just about see it there, that's what I'm gonna get, and then you can choose a flavour of ice cream as well, so I think I'm gonna get caramel. Okay, I've just got the ice cream. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this. I think it's going to be very messy, but it looks very good. I got it with salted caramel. Classic. I've got you on a bin. I don't even know. Oh, there's caramel chunks in the ice cream. Ooh. It's very messy. The like macaroon is like crumbling. I have a feeling I'm going to have to just use the spoon and eat the ice cream and eat these like separate. 10 out of 10. And especially when the weather's like this, I feel like this is the perfect snack. Okay, so we've made it to the Moana thing. However, it's a lot of kids on shoulders. You can't really see anything. This is the current situation. So. So we've left the little Moana music festival thing. we couldn't see anything. I could only see if I had my camera up in the air and was looking through my camera. And then because there were so many kids on shoulders, I kept getting kicked by the girl next to me on her dad's shoulders. But anyway, it was a cute little show. We just made the mistake of only getting there 5 minutes before it started. So maybe for the next one we'll get there a little bit earlier. I'm not sure which one we're going to do next, so we need to have a look on the app. Okay, so we changed the plan a couple of times. We went to go watch the Rapunzel show, which was at 2:15, so in 5 minutes. And the crowd was probably the same as Moana, if not worse, and we couldn't see anything. And it's just so hot in the sun. What temperature is it right now? 23 degrees, and it is very sunny. There is no clouds, so there's just no shade anywhere. So instead of torturing ourselves in the sun for like half an hour, we've come to Main Street and we've sat somewhere in the shade, and we're going to wait for Minnie's marching band, which starts in 25 minutes. But at least we can sit down and not be boiling hot. Okay, I've left Inez with my bag and I've just come to Market House Deli because they've got a few more snacks for the music festival. So let me show you what they've got. Okay, so these are the two they've got. I think I'm going to get the pistachio brookie one. So I've got it. I got the pistachio brookie and it was €5.50. I've just checked on my bank and it was £4.64 in pounds. To Harrington's, which is where they have all the Pandora stuff, which is heartbreaking when obviously I'm on a budget, but I'm going to see if they've got anything new. Okay, so there's a new one which is the Phantom Manor one, and then I've also not seen the 2025 balloons, and they've got the Walt Disney World ones at the bottom. So they've got the Epcot with Figment and then the Animal Kingdom with the Safari Mickey. I managed to restrain myself from buying anything in Pandora because I'm going to Tokyo. I think there's a Pandora at Tokyo Disneyland, so I'm hoping they'll have similar and be cheaper. But now I think we're going to head over to Star Tours, ride that, and then hopefully by the time we come off that, they'll have the pin trading out in that shop. Made it to Star Tours and it's only 10 minutes, which is better than the hour and a half we waited last time. Okay, we're just about to get on. The wait was pretty accurate. It's 3:11, so about 15 minutes. We're sat on the front row, which I want it to be at the back because I'm pretty sure to be Rebel Spy you need to be near the back. And like, I just want to be Rebel Spy. Is that too much to ask?
Recherchons cet espion rebelle. L'avez-vous vu?
Il est impossible qu'une des passagères de ce vol soit une espionne.
We've come to find out if they've got a pin board, and I put my bottle down and we've just figured out that this has like a interactive thing at the till.
Alright. Blue. Look. This is where? So what do you think? Yeah, perfect.
Okay, so we're out of the bus shop. I traded a pin whilst we were in there, and now our plan is we're going to go on It's a Small World. Then we're going to try and watch the Donald and Daisy Music Festival little show. That's at 4:10, so in 35 minutes. And after that we're going to go over to Studios to go see what the pin trading situation is, and then come back here and we're going to try and watch the last Rapunzel show, which is at 6 PM. Then there's the finale at 7:30, and then we've got a couple of hours to do any of the rides we want to do before the fireworks. So that's our current plan. We're walking past and change of plan. We've just found the Donald and Daisy one and it's currently going on, so we're going to try and watch the end of this so that we don't have to rush back for it.
Mami.
Okay, we're on Avengers Flight Force and I think we've broken down because we're just... Oh, yes, it's in my hand!
Je déteste.
Okay, I probably should have guessed that was going to happen. And I had time to get my camera out of my bag and everything, and then we shot off over there. I fear in my face when we set off. I was like, oh my god. Watch that video back. That was like, how long do you reckon we were sat there? Like at least a minute.
Yeah.
Like at least, like just sat there, not going anywhere, and the music had stopped, and then did it count as down? I don't know. The lights just changed. I was like,
the lights
oh
just went
my
red,
god.
and I was like, help.
Okay, so we've been pin trading and I've traded these. I'm probably going to retrade these. I only traded the Pixar ball because someone wanted to trade their Pixar ball for something else on the board and she wouldn't let there be two Pixar balls on there. So I essentially just took that one so he could trade his because it was just one I was going to trade anyway. So these are two I'm probably going to retrade. Then I traded this with another like guest. It was just a couple and it's one of the like fig pins. I don't really know that, I just know they're like big pins. But yeah, Chewbacca, kind of cool. Same with the May the 4th 2025. I traded that with the same couple. Then I got these two off the boards, the Disney Vacation Club. I'm not DVC, but I thought it was cool. And then also this one, which is pretty cool. But since we've been distracted there and went on Flight Force, it's now 6:05. So we've missed the Rapunzel and Flynn like music festival show. So we're gonna watch that tomorrow morning, the first show of that. And the next show now that we want to watch in the Disneyland Park is the 7:30 like finale because we won't be here in time to watch that tomorrow. So we'll probably head over there soon, maybe get some food or like a snack before the like finale, and then try and get a good spot for that. Inez also traded a few pins, so she got a Yoda. This one's new, the May the 4th. She finally got the Han Solo to match the Leia one, which she got yesterday. Then another Darth Vader May the 4th. The Violetta one.
That's it, I think.
Is that all of the new ones?
Yeah, that's
But yeah, so we're just sat here rearranging. Okay, it's not much later. We found out that the Coco show was about to start, so we're sat waiting for this.
Viva la music!
Ay mi amor, ay mi amor. Ay mi amor, ay mi amor. Ay mi amor, ay mi amor.
Creo que empiezas con los pies.
Ay mi amor, ay mi amor.
Tú me traes un poco loco, un poquitito loco. Estoy adivinando quién eres cuando.
Familia,
finished watching the Coco show. It is brutal at these shows, like parents wanting their kids to be involved or like get a photo of them or be stood at the front is crazy. But anyway, we're now gonna grab some food. We've got about 35 minutes until the finale, and Nez has got
Golden hour.
has got some nachos, and then I'm heading back through into Fantasyland. I think I want to try, there was like a pizza thing from the old mill, and I think they had some like other snack bits there as well, so I'm gonna see what I can find. Okay, I've just sat down and got my food. I got the pizza gondola thing, I don't really know what it's called. Got ham and cheese, so gonna have that, and then I also got to try one of the festival snacks, which is a cookie.
Cette musique, ces couleurs, tout ce monde, tout est si vivant, c'est magnifique. Ouais, magnifique. Tu te rends compte, Lynn, tout ce que je vis en ce moment? Je l'ai toujours rêvé. C'est un rêve devenu réalité. Moi j'ai un rêve, c'est voir les lampadaires qui dans le ciel s'élèvent. Et je profite de chaque jour avec d'avoir quitté ma vie. Comme vous tous braves gens, moi j'ai un rêve. Danser, chasser,
Symphony, the conductor of joy, the one and only, veuillez accueillir Mickey Mouse.
Une musique qui nous a fait vibrer, sourire, danser. Ensemble, nous avons créé une symphonie magique, unique et qui nous ressemble. Alors, continuons. Il manquait la dernière note à la partition de notre grand final. Vous!
Oh, Mickey!
I thought it was really good, and I definitely think it's probably like the best parade sort of thing that they've done since the 30th. However, I think they could have made it more like the 30th one, where like each like stage the characters moved round them more, because we didn't see Mickey at all because he was in the middle, then he went to the opposite side and then down Main Street, which we didn't know it went down Main Street. So to say we didn't know what was going on, I think we did get a good spot. But yeah, I think they could have had them moving around the 4 stages more. It is currently 5 to 8, so we're back in Discoveryland. We're going to go on Space Mountain. I'm guessing the wait's probably going to be quite low, seeing as though that finale thing's just been on. But we've got about 4 hours, well, about 3.5 hours until the fireworks. So this is our photo. At last minute I shouted, do a heart, and Ness has got her hand in the middle trying to do a heart, and I did my own heart. We've made it off Space Mountain and we've now come to go on the little boats. I'm not sure what they're called, but they're at the back of Fantasyland. It's these boats. Because last time we were here, we kept saying like, we need to go on the boats, we need to go on the boats. We never had time to go on the boats, so we're on the boats. Okay, that's the ride's actual name.
Que la casa tenía vida propia, ¿no?
Because we have a couple of hours and we've done most of the rides in both parks over the last couple of days, we're now doing all the rides we don't normally go on. So we've obviously done the boat and then we did the little train at the back of Fantasyland. Now we're on the teacups and then I think we're going to do Snow White and Pinocchio because Inez has never done them. We probably won't do Peter Pan because it's still like a 45-minute wait. But if we have time, maybe we will. We have made it off Phantom Manor. I think, what's our plan now?
Hyperspace?
Yeah, potentially hyperspace again. We've got 2 hours until the fireworks still, which feels like forever. I don't know whether it's just because we've been up for so long and like obviously we're still tired from yesterday. I stood on a stone, hold on. As I was saying. Yeah, I don't know whether it's just because we're so tired, but yeah, I could have had a nap in my doom buggy. Never mind, hold up. We were being idiots. It's actually in an hour. I kept saying 20 to 11, but then in my head I was waiting for it to say 11:40 on the clock. But no, it's in an hour. It's at 20 to 11. It's now 20 to 10. Thank God. So anyway, we'll do Space Mountain and then maybe we'll just go sit on the floor and wait for the fireworks. By the looks of it, there's already a lot of people waiting for the fireworks. Oh my God, why is it so busy? We did see these fireworks like in March, so we're not too bothered about like an amazing spot. To be fair, we could watch it from Main Street as well, because then yeah, we'd get out quicker. And I think there's still some projections on like Main Street. But yeah, this is looking busy. This is kind of crazy. We're trying to walk through. This is the crowd already. 50 minutes before the fireworks.
It's only on 10 minutes.
Oh, slay.
I'd go around twice.
This is carnage. Last minute change of plan. We are in the queue for Buzz Lightyear because it was a 10-minute wait, so because this was lower, we've come on this and then we'll still have time to Space Mountain after. I think it's safe to say that I got the best in the vehicle. I don't like this game. Also, if anyone knows how to get Galactic Superhero on the Paris one, let me know because I have no idea. Our photo is giving true representation of how the ride was. We've just got off of Hyperspace for the 3rd time today. Oh, okay, we smashed it this time. We finally did the heart each. Also, when we went on it the last time, we were on row 2. That time we were on row 12, and it's definitely faster, and it seemed brighter. Like everything.
Did you hear me shout? It's brighter!
I think so. I could hear you shouting, but I couldn't figure out what you were saying. But like, it just looked better.
You could see like the projections of the stars more. Because
yeah.
I feel like when we went
and like before, the lightsabers and like everything just looked
when we went before brighter. It was pitch black, but now you could actually see like the stars.
Yeah, looked better. And obviously you feel it more when you're at the back anyway. But yeah, it's now 20 past 10. So we've got 20 minutes until the fireworks start. I want a drink. I'm gonna have to buy one because I had my bottle of water with me for most of the day, but I was getting sick of carrying it. So I did bin it. So I'm just gonna buy a Sprite. I've not had like a cold drink all day because I was just refilling my bottle with like tap water. So yeah, I'm gonna treat myself to a Sprite. Okay, so they didn't have any Sprite, so I've got a cherry Coke instead. But it's nice and cold, so I'm excited to drink it either way. Okay, we've got our spot for the fireworks. It's currently kicking off. There's a school trip.
She's saying, don't film it, just remember it in your head. She's like, you don't need to be filming.
Oh, it's face tracking you.
But yeah, there's a few tall people in front of us and a child on some shoulders. This is my view.
Find your magic, embrace it, and pass it on.
I'm also hoping that Mickey is waving at everyone, but I'm not sure if I can see him. Yeah, he's there. Okay, we'll go wave. Okay, so we've made it back to the hotel. We are literally about, well, I'm going to jump in the shower and then go straight to bed because it is 20 to 12 and we've got another rope drop in the morning. But I thought I'd just break down everything that I've spent today. Obviously, I want to make it a budget trip and obviously I've shown you everything that I've spent today, but I don't think I said all of the prices. So I'm just going to let you know everything that I've spent. So I've brought up my styling app. So the first thing was the 72p this morning in the supermarket, which was for the pan and chocolate, the apple juice and the water. So not bad at all. Then the next thing is for the metro, which was £4.22 for both ways. So that's all of the travel for today. Then the next thing was £2.53, which was the Mickey cookie this morning that we got on Main Street when we first entered the park. Then after that it was £5.06, which was the ice cream macaroon. Then £4.64, which was, that was the Dale Brookie that I got. Then the next thing is £10.12, which was the pizza and the tangle cookie. The pizza, I don't think I ever said, was €7 and the cookie was €3. And then the last thing was £3.54, which was my cherry coke. So that is everything that I spent. Okay, I don't know if you can hear the shower in the background, but Inez has just jumped in the shower, so ignore that if you can. But so in total, everything that I spent today was £30.83. So slightly over what I guess I planned to spend, but not too bad. Initially, I set out to spend £30 per day, and yesterday I spent more than I wanted to spend. But today I've tried nearly all of the snacks that I wanted to try. So tomorrow will definitely be a cheaper day. And we do leave tomorrow to fly home, so we're not in the park all day. But I will end this vlog here. I'm literally, like I said, gonna get straight into bed. I'm so tired. And then I will see you again tomorrow for our final day in Disneyland Paris. See you tomorrow.